everyone. We're here today at the Oceanside Pier in Oceanside, California. I'm here today as always to peacefully exercise First Amendment rights, namely to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability in our government, and as always, to be treated with respect as I treat others with respect. So with no further ado, let's get started. A long view of the pier. We have a dedication plaque over here. Beautiful area here in Oceanside. I've been here for about a year and a half. And here we go. Hope y'all can see this. So it was built in 1926, 28. And actually it's the longest wooden pier in California. I think on the whole West Coast. But could be wrong on that. So let's get started down the pier. As you can see in the distance is a long way out there. Not the only one today filming in public, so here we go. We've had some pretty rough weather lately. Kind of weird for California, but it's been raining for about 2 or 3 days. Pretty much the whole time. Normally we see like a sprinkle every couple months over the summer, maybe once in the fall. And so we got about 2 years of rainfall and wind in the course of 3 days. So as you can see, the surf is pretty high today. And as always, the surfers are out there practicing their craft. Sometimes I just like to come out here and just watch the surfers. There's some really good ones out here. And the waves are huge. They're normally about half this size. So here you can see down the strand. This is the north side of the pier. Everybody likes to walk and ride bikes on this. It's for the most part closed to traffic so that nobody gets injured or anything like that. As you can see by the barriers out there. And here's the strand to the south. I'll get a better picture of that on the other side when I come back in. Down below the pier here in the middle we have the Tin Fish. Haven't eaten there yet, but I hear they have excellent fish and chips there. So yeah, this is my maiden voyage. I don't really expect anything to happen today. This is a tourist city for the most part, but it is also home to Camp Lejeune, or Camp Pendleton for the U.S. Marines out here. It's just about 2 or 3 miles down the road, and so it is also a military town, much like San Diego is in itself, with the Navy down there and the recruit depot. We get our influx of pigeons down here every day. There are a lot of them. Oceanside, like a lot of Southern California, does have a pretty severe homeless problem here with a pretty big population. Not so much in here, but you'll see them out here on the pier. You see them. They used to have in camp like tent cities out here on the strand, but I think that's been pretty much cleaned up. So now we head on to the wooden part of the pier. We're gonna take a stroll all the way down and see what we see. A lot of people up early this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. I got up early, come out here. During the summer, this place is a lot more busy, but it's I think it's around 60 degrees right now, maybe a little bit under. So not so many people out here today. More seagulls than birds, or more seagulls than people. So we'll get out here and get a better shot of the surfers for a bit. as they're out there waiting to catch the next wave. It's really beautiful out here. I moved here from North Carolina about 1.5 years ago with my family. And other than the obvious high costs involved in living in San Diego County, we love it. The weather is perfect, except for the last 3 days. And people are actually really friendly. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a lot more standoffish down over here. But there's one guy got up on a kind of small wave. That's about what you normally see surfers do out here. Sometimes they'll ride that little wave all the way into the ocean, or all the way into the beach. But hopefully we'll get a better view here. And there's someone up on a little bit bigger one. He's riding that one a little further. Got up on top and he's down. Alright, let's continue our journey. Also here at the Oceanside Pier, you'll see a lot of musicians and some really excellent talent out here normally. So you can see he's out here playing. He's got some talent. We'll wish the best for him, and he gets discovered or something if that's what he wants. This is more what we see a lot of out here. There he goes. So yeah, we've been walking for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and we'll be out to the halfway point here shortly. Places to sit every once in a while. You see fishermen normally. Like I said, it's a little chilly out, so there's not near as many fishermen as in the summertime. This whole area would be just lined with fishermen. Fisher people, as you were, because there are a lot of women fishing nowadays. So that's kind of good. I like to fish. I haven't really caught anything out here yet, but they have these. I know these are everywhere, but put your fishing line in and stuff like that, so you don't endanger the animals or just cause a huge mess out here with the fishing line getting all tangled all over. Also here at Oceanside Pier, there's no overhead casting for the protection of those walking, so you can see how it's built down here. Really cool. I'll get a picture of it from the strand as well so you can get a full view of it. So there's back towards shore right now. As you see a fisherman coming up this way. A lot of them head down to the end of the pier. We're going to make it all the way down there today, so hey, we'll see a vehicle out here. There are no vehicles allowed out here, but I think this guy is the bait shop owner, so he's probably allowed to come out here and stock his store. Yeah, he's got a bait shop as well as, we'll get a shot of it, but there's souvenirs there and I think even some food. But I'll get a picture of the rules here. I like how it says no animals, but almost every time I'm out here, somebody's walking a dog out here. As is the case in a lot of places in California that I've seen. Like Walmart. Walmart, no pets allowed, only service animals. But there are a lot of people. Yeah, he's unloading his car here. This is the bait store. As you can see, he's got lots of souvenirs as well. More of a souvenir store and then bait shop, but he's been here for a while. See, he does rent poles and everything like that as well for the vacationers that are out here. So that's about halfway down. Like if you can see closely, you can see real close to this, you can see there's some names etched on there and stuff. The people I believe that original donors to this place. Or people probably just come out here and, yeah, those are the same stencils for everything, so they're probably donors. Yeah. And then they're nice enough to give us bathrooms way out here, so you don't have to go all the way back in and find a store somewhere. It's pretty good. Catch anything today? Nope. Yeah. They're probably a little bit more lenient here on the rules as far as bikes and I don't know if I'd want to skateboard on this rough wood, but bikes and scooters and stuff like that out here during this time of year, since there really is nobody out here. I'll do another one of these in the summer and you'll see the difference. This really is a fisher-friendly area. Here you have a little cleaning station here where you can clean your fish or you can cut your bait. Just toss it in the ocean for the birds to get. So that's really cool. So there is a restaurant here at the end. It's probably not open yet. When we got here in May last year, May of 2021, the place had just closed down, so there hasn't been a restaurant out here. But I remember hearing somebody bought it, and now there's going to be a restaurant out here again. Should be really nice. It already looks like it's been improved upon, so have to eat there sometime.
Wherever we went in the world for $5,000 a year, why get yourself stuck? I can see the families, they want a place where you can always go with their kids when they're growing up.
Bunch of fishermen down here.
Yeah, it takes photos for fish.
Oh, I bet he does.
And here we have our friendly neighborhood pelican. Not exactly the friendliest guy, but he's all right. Somebody cleaning his fish, that must mean he had a good morning. So as you can see, the cleaning crew is here too. The birds come and clean up all the stuff that's left. So even with this chilly weather, there's people out here fishing. Yeah, they are definitely doing some work out here. As you can see, get a good view of this and see what's coming out here. So as I expected, I'm getting no hassle from anybody. This is a tourist town, a tourist area. Trying to keep warm over there, I guess. Looks like the designers here are called Cultivate. It's an interesting sign. Create, design, build, integrity, and innovation. Sounds like a good motto. So if you need anything designed and built out here, maybe check out Cultivate. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Yeah, they're doing some painting here. That's something obviously that you see here a lot in California, is everybody's outdoorsy and a lot of people exercise, run, walk, fish. Fish is good exercise with these fish. So here you can catch bigger fish, but I think they normally just catch like mackerel and small fish like that. So here's the view from the end of the pier out into the ocean. Beautiful. And there's the north side of Oceanside pier. There's the rig, if you can see it down there. That's what you fish with out here. Good luck.
Thank you.
So yeah, as you can see, windows facing all around, so it'd be a nice place to eat. Get a view of the ocean as you go and a view of fishermen. So here's the reason for these things. 100,000 marine animals get tangled in discarded fishing gear. So definitely, if you're a fisher person, put your spare line in here. Granted, those fish that do get tangled will become food for other animals out there, but let's let nature take its course and not the carelessness of humans. So there you can see the south side of the Oceanside Strand and all the way back down the pier. So we're going to head back down that way and see what happens. It is actually, although it's kind of chilly out and breezy, it is a very nice day. Very comfortable being out here. It feels good to have that fresh salt air. There you can see some mountains off to in the distance there. A lot of mountains off to the distance to the north. That's on Camp Pendleton over there. So, in fact, I think all those mountains there are Camp Pendleton. It's a huge base, huge training base. The recruits from San Diego come up here and do some training for, I believe it's about a couple of weeks. It's been a long time. I was here in '86 in the Marines, and we came up here and did the rifle range, did some ruck marching, some field training as well as the rifle range. Marines do rifle range for an entire week, much different than the Army. Army, you go out there one day and do it, a couple hours actually and do it. At least when I was in the Marines, touted that everyone is a rifleman first and your other job is second. So they put a great deal of care into that. So never doubt that a Marine or prior Marine can accurately fire his weapon. A lot of people do their little fishing gear in these little wagons. Makes it much easier to come way out here. Oh, you can see you got two of them on there. Yeah, that's those little fish. See, that's what I was talking about. No pets allowed, but there's a big old dog. Could be a service animal. Who knows? As a disabled vet myself, I am not going to question that. And I kind of like that California is so pet friendly. Even though if they're going to be that pet friendly, why not just embrace it? You know, Walmart, stop saying that you don't allow pets when obviously you do. Home Depot does that. Lowe's does it. You know, you can bring your pet in any one of these. So why not Walmart? Since you already do it. Just a suggestion from your friendly neighborhood auditor. It's get another picture of this this pelican out here. I think he's waiting for this guy to feed him something. You never know. They are pretty big birds. Yeah. He's got kind of a Carolina rig type spinnerbait on there. That's pretty cool. Get the weight down where it needs to, or get the bait down where it needs to be, and then bring it in. So we're gonna get down here to the surfers and see if we can see one hanging 10 or whatever they call it. I have never tried surfing. It looks like fun, but this old body's not going to be able to do that. You know, too many injuries. A lot of walkers out here today. I'll take a gander back at the restaurant down there and the people. It's really a nice place to come. If you're in Southern California, definitely come check out the Oceanside Pier. It is one of a kind. I've been up to the San Clemente Pier. It's a nice pier, but nothing like this one.
How could it just allowed me to use that?
Oceanside definitely has something to be proud of with this pier. It's been here for almost 100 years. This is I forget which one, but this is a couple of hotels over here that you can see. I don't even want to guess what those cost a night, but that one's called the Strand, it looks like, or the, hard to see from here. I imagine they're really beautiful inside. And these over here are not hotels, those are all condos or apartments, townhouses. If you're looking at coming here and getting one of those go for, we looked them up the other day, pretty much $2 million and up for those little places. There seem to be 1-2 bedrooms, right around 1,000 square feet, give or take a couple hundred. Price will go up and down accordingly, as well as the view. But next time I'll take a walk down the Strand and we'll see it there. Little tyke enjoying his morning. Here we can see some pictures. Got some of the fish that have been caught here. A little bit closer view, just go ahead and pause it and check it out. Here again, don't feed the seagulls. Yeah, they don't eat people food. I mean, they will, but it's not very good for them. Tide schedule, if you're interested in that. Of course, if you're swimming, always watch riptides. Sometimes there are lifeguards out here, sometimes not. So there's also, if you can see it over there, that is an amphitheater. They have concerts out there. Now pets are allowed on the Strand, so if you do have a pet and want to actually obey the rules, you can take them on the Strand. They're not supposed to come on the beach either here. This is a not dog friendly beach. here again, this is the off season now. I don't think anybody's going to care as long as you clean up after yourself. And if you don't clean it up, high tide will come in and wash it all away anyway. Well, I was going to look out over the south end at the surfers, but the sun is kind of brutal on that side. So we'll come out over here to the north side again and watch these surfers for a little bit. You always got to kind of be alert of the Oceanside Air Force there in their bombing runs. Anywhere near the ocean, you're going to get a lot of those seagulls, though. So we're going to go up here beyond these fisher people and watch the surfers for a little bit. We'll see if there's anything worth keeping here. Like I said, this is my main voyage, so every once in a while I'll cut it out, but I see my fingers go across the lens. So I'll zoom in a little bit here, see if I can. It's out there waiting. Oh, here these guys are taking off. And they're up. And they're down. Here goes another guy. Got a little wave there, so he's not going to hold that one out. Okay, that guy's taking off. Let's see if they get up. Here they go. That guy's riding it all the way in. Here's the guy up close. Yeah, he's down. Sorry about that. Like I said, we get a lot of street musicians out here. Some of them are religious in nature, but some better than others. Give her an A for effort, though. All right, so I'm gonna go down as we come off the wooden part of the, come off the actual pier. You're gonna go up into Oceanside or down onto the Strand. So we're gonna go down here, and I'll get a shot of this coming up. Then we'll call it a day. The photographer out takes pictures of these surfers. Sometimes you will see dolphins and stuff like that. I've heard of them seeing some whales, but I've seen some dolphins, but not whales. From the pier, that is. Okay, we're heading down now. These are all vendors' vehicles down here. You got a fire department, I guess, just in case. And there's like a community center or something like that over there, so there is parking there. Public parking. Lifeguard headquarters. I'll go up and give you a look at the menu of the tin fish. And if, of course, if you get down here and don't have any money but want to eat at the tin fish, right next to it's an ATM. All eating area here. So let's get a shot of that. So yeah, I'll leave it for you guys to zoom in. Pictures of their food there. I hear it is excellent. But that's for you to decide. There's another shot of the amphitheater. We'll go take a shot of it. I'll do more for this as we when I go down the Strand for a video. Heading into the sun, so it's kind of hard to see here, but so there's the amphitheater itself. Seating, and I was going to say that occasionally see people out here exercising, and there's a lady getting ready to run the steps. Did that a lot in the military, but I'm not doing it anymore. Alright, so we're going to head out on the south side of the pier and get a picture of it. Here you can see from the bottom up here. This is over the ramp heading out to the pier. And they have Mariposa Oceanside ice cream. I don't think that's going to be open right now, but you never know. Give you some beach rules here. As you can see, no dogs. And being pet friendly, a lot of places have dog cleanup stuff here. So we're gonna head just this way a little bit. And there you get the ground level view of this magnificent pier. And there's a no swimming flag out. I guess surfing isn't really considered swimming, although you do kind of got to swim out there. But here again, Oceanside loves its surfers, and there are a lot of them. And here you have a coffee, espresso bistro. So if you're out here early in the morning or whenever during the day, come on out and get a coffee. They also have pizza and some other food. So I'm gonna head back up the ramp and come over on the south side ramp. Oh, I didn't give you a shot of this. So here is the Strand to the south. Very walker friendly, runner friendly, pet friendly, bike friendly. As you can see, there he is.
Let's go up the stairs.
So yeah, that's about the limit of my walking capabilities. I'll get back out to the road out here, and then we'll call it a day. And the reason why I really wanted to make this my maiden voyage is because this is how I would love for all audits to go. friendly people. Well, they were just going on their business, which is what you're supposed to do. Excuse me. People just going on doing whatever they do. Nobody's bothering anybody. The dog's having fun. People just letting everybody do what they want to do. People out. And that's kind of what I want all the audits to be, like I said. Just let us do what we want to do, as long as we're not breaking any laws. Looks like I've reached maximum time. I don't know if this is recording or not. But one of my other goals is kind of like Long Island audit, using a cell phone. Not using any fancy equipment. Not using anything like that, so that we can all realize that this is something everyone can do. We all have freedom of the press. The Bill of Rights are not about, they're not technically about companies, they're about individual citizens and the rights that we have. So each and every one of us has the right to be press, to film things. I'm sorry, to video things. This isn't film anymore. To video things, report on things, and put them out to the public to disseminate them. That is news. The quote-unquote news, like CNN and MSNBC and Fox, they are corporations. They are money-making entities out there solely to make money. Their main goal is to make money. That's why all you ever see is bad things. So I'm here. Hopefully I can shine a little bit of light on the good things. Okay, that one is called Mission Pacific. You get a picture of the sign here, the Oceanside Pier sign. All right, everyone. So this is Steadfast Audits signing off from the Oceanside Pier. Have a great day. Exercise your rights and be free.